Summer should be the season when your tomato and pepper plants are overflowing with fresh, colorful vegetables. But for many gardeners, June, July, and August can quickly become the most frustrating months of the year. As temperatures climb, plants begin to struggle. Flowers fall off before producing fruit, leaves wilt under the intense sun, and developing tomatoes and peppers may stop growing altogether. If you've ever wondered why your once healthy plants suddenly slow down during a heat wave, you're not alone. The good news is that keeping tomatoes and peppers productive through the hottest part of summer doesn't require expensive equipment or complicated gardening techniques. In fact, a few simple changes can make a remarkable difference. By protecting the soil, watering more effectively, and reducing heat stress, you can help your plants stay healthy and continue producing fresh vegetables all season long. One of the best things you can do is apply a generous layer of organic mulch around your plants. Bare soil heats up quickly under the summer sun, causing moisture to evaporate much faster than many gardeners realize. As the soil dries out, plant roots become stressed, making it harder for tomatoes and peppers to absorb the water and nutrients they need. A layer of straw, shredded leaves, dried grass clippings, or compost acts like a protective blanket over the soil. It keeps the ground cooler, slows evaporation, and helps the soil stay moist much longer after watering. That means your plants experience less stress, require less frequent watering, and are better prepared to handle long stretches of hot weather. As an added bonus, organic mulch gradually breaks down over time, improving the soil and providing valuable nutrients that support healthy growth. Another simple way to help your plants beat the heat is by changing how you water them. Instead of soaking the entire garden bed, try delivering water slowly and directly to the roots. Drip irrigation is one of the most efficient methods because very little water is lost to evaporation. Even if you don't have a drip irrigation system, you can create a simple homemade version using a plastic bottle. Fill it with water, make a few tiny holes near the bottom, and place it beside your plants. The water will slowly seep into the soil, keeping the root zone consistently moist. This steady supply of water encourages roots to grow deeper, making plants much more resilient during droughts and heat waves. Consistent moisture also helps prevent common problems like blossom end rot in tomatoes and flower drop in peppers. Timing is just as important as the amount of water you give your plants. Watering early in the morning gives tomatoes and peppers plenty of time to absorb moisture before the afternoon heat arrives. Well-hydrated plants are far better equipped to withstand high temperatures throughout the day. Watering during the middle of the afternoon is much less effective because the intense sun causes a large portion of the water to evaporate before it ever reaches the roots. While evening watering is sometimes necessary, wet leaves overnight can encourage fungal diseases. Morning watering provides the ideal balance by reducing evaporation while allowing foliage to dry before nightfall. Many gardeners also make the mistake of heavily pruning tomatoes and peppers during hot weather, believing it will improve airflow or encourage more fruit. In reality, removing too many leaves during summer can do far more harm than good. Those healthy leaves provide natural shade for developing fruits, protecting them from the harsh afternoon sun. Without that leafy cover, tomatoes and peppers become vulnerable to sunscald, which appears as pale white or yellow patches on the fruit. Severe sunscald can ruin both appearance and quality. Instead of aggressive pruning, simply remove dead, damaged, or diseased leaves while leaving the majority of healthy foliage intact. That natural canopy helps keep both the fruits and the plant cooler during extreme heat. Finally, don't overlook the importance of controlling weeds. During the hottest months of the year, every drop of water matters. Weeds compete directly with your vegetables for moisture and nutrients, often stealing the resources your tomatoes and peppers need to stay productive. Some weeds develop surprisingly large root systems that quickly drain water from the surrounding soil. Others crowd your plants, reducing airflow and creating conditions that encourage pests and diseases. Regularly removing weeds, especially when they're still small, allows your vegetables to receive the full benefit of every watering. Combining weed control with a thick layer of mulch creates one of the most effective defenses against summer heat.